guys. Alright, so as you can tell, I am at work. So I wanted to do this video for you guys on kind of how I'm feeling. I know I've been talking a lot about, how overwhelmed I am. And it is, I guess for me, my personality is I like to know what's going on, and also I'm not, my regular doctor, who I love, she is one that her idea is, let's test for the worst case scenario first, and then move our way down. So as you get, oh no, came back normal, you kind of go, oh, that's good. Because actually my dad sees her, and when he was having heart problems, I don't remember what it was that she checked, but she said basically whatever it was that he could be at risk of heart disease and things like that. And when that came back negative, she's like, okay, well now we know it's something small. So it's kind of like as you're getting the nose, you're not going, oh my gosh, it's getting worse. You're going, okay. And so for this, we're working from the bottom up. And to be 100% honest with all you guys, I'm scared. Because I was able to get a hold of her today, and she said the testing that I'm doing, she is 100% sure. She said, well, she can't be 100 because she said there is that chance. She said basically she was 99% sure that it's all going to come back fine. And I said, so then why am I doing this? Why not see, an RE right away? Why wait? And she said, to be honest, because my choices are set up an appointment with an RE, she's like, and then have the RE do these tests, or do these tests and then see an RE. She's like, and then she's like, that way when you're walking into that appointment, you guys can get more out of it. She said, yes, it can come back. She was mad. She's a little upset with her nurse right now because she said she wanted my progesterone checked. She said, granted, there's nothing that they could have done for me on the 10th. She said, but she wanted to know. And she said, for some reason, it didn't get tested, and she feels awful because she said, now we can't test it. And so she said she wanted me to keep that in mind, that it could. And I said, well, is there any way that you would just prescribe it? And she said, their practice, her hands are tied by the director. The director doesn't want them just giving out the progesterone like candy. She said that's exactly how he said it. But, so anyways, I have an appointment with him tomorrow at 7:30 at night because I've been having more cramping, and she said, well, let's just make sure everything's okay. She said it should be fine. She actually said she just seems to see why, why it wouldn't be fine. But she said, but it should. She's like, we should have actually, she said, she's like, we should have had a follow-up 2 weeks after. So she's like, you haven't had a follow-up since having your DNC. So she's like, let's do a follow-up. So anyway, she said, that they are looking at a couple REs. She said she wants to find one that would work well with me. She said, she gave me the really bad news. She said they would be seeing me, they would be the ones doing the first ultrasound. And I started crying on the phone, and she said, okay, are those happy tears or sad? And I said, sad. Very sad. I said, I really want it to be you, because I said, if it's bad news, I don't have to worry about how it's delivered. But like she said, but they're on call 24/7. She said, so if you get a positive on you know, Saturday morning. She's like, you don't have to panic about what are my levels, what are my levels, what are my levels. She's like, you can email them, and she's like, I can do that for you. She said, but she's like, I'm not trained to do it. But she said she doesn't see why not after 8 weeks. She said, you know, she said it would be a lot of it is, you know, and I said, well, I told her about doing YouTube videos. I said, and I kind of put it out there. She said, the thing is different practices do different things. She said, it all depends on the board of doctors and the director of the OBGYN group. It depends on what their policy is. And she said, because you are high risk, she's like, we won't even talk to you until you get the referral back to us after 8 weeks. Which is sad, because I told my husband, I said, well, you know, with all this going on, I don't even feel like giving them a cycle of us not trying. I'm sad. Obviously, I'm very upset. But, so I'll let you know how my appointment goes tomorrow. Well, actually, by the time you see this, it'll be today, but that video won't be put up. So, I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully I'll have some answers. Bye.